Learning objectives. At the end of this topic, you will be able to locate a fraction on the number line, name and write proper fractions with denominator up to 10. Look at the circle. The circle is divided into two equal parts. One part is called half or 1/2. Now the circle is divided into three equal parts. One part is 1/3 or 1/3. This is 2 parts out of 3 parts or 2/3, or we write it as 2/3. For 2/3, 2 is the numerator and 3 is the denominator. Look at these fractions. Did you say it is half? You're right. Or you can name it as 1/2. What about this? A whole circle divided into 5 equal parts. This is one part. We say it as 1/5 or 1/5. Look at these fractions. For half, 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. For 1/5, 1 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. For 3/4 or 3/4, 3 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. For 1/10, 1 is the numerator and 10 is the denominator. Look at this diagram. It is 4/4. Did you say 1 whole? Yes, you're right.
When one whole is divided into 4 equal parts, and then 4 equal parts are joined together again, it will be 1 whole again.
So, when the value of the numerator and denominator is the same, it is equal to 1.
Teacher, can I say it is 1 whole if the numerator and the denominator have the same value?
Let us go to Lina's house and listen to their conversation. Children, I bought some fruits for dessert. I have a huge watermelon, a papaya, and honey too. What fruits do you like to have after lunch today?
I want to have watermelon and honey too. I want the same as Lina.
All right, children. I'll cut the watermelon and the honeydew into 10 equal parts.
Will there be any for me?
Yes, there will be enough. Look, I have cut 10 equal pieces of watermelon and 10 equal pieces of honeydew.
Mom, can I join the 10 pieces to get the 1 whole watermelon and 1 whole honeydew again?
Yes, Lina, you may do so.
Look, I've cut it. That's wonderful. 10 equal pieces joined together to form 1 whole. Well, can I have 2 pieces out of the 10 pieces of the watermelon, Mom?
Yes, you are having 2/10.
I'm going to have 2/10 of the watermelon and 1/10 of the honeydew.
I'll take 2/10 of the honeydew and 2/10 of the watermelon. I'm happy to see you enjoying the fruits. I'll take 1/10 of the honeydew and 1/10 of the watermelon. Children, Mom is using fractions. I want you to tell the pieces you ate in fractions.
I ate 2/10 of the watermelon and 1/10 of the honeydew.
Good. What about you, Anju?
Well, I only ate 2/10 of the watermelon. I need to eat some more. I'll have 2/10 of the honeydew.
Well, children, I want you both to practice using fractions in your home activities. Remember, practice makes it perfect.
Fractions are equal portions or equal shares. When all the equal portions are joined together, you get 1 whole.
Children, now we are going to learn how to represent a fraction on a number line. You already know how to represent whole numbers on a number line. You can also represent a fraction on a number line. Let us consider a fraction half or 1/2. Now we can represent this fraction on the number line. We know that half is greater than 0 and less than 1. So it should lie between 0 and 1. Since we have to show half in between 0 and 1, we divide the gap between 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts and show one part as half. Suppose, if you want to represent 3/4 or 3/4 on a number line, then we have to divide the number line into 4 equal parts and locate the point 3/4. Suppose we want to show 2/3 on a number line. How many equal parts should the length between 0 and 1 be divided into? We divide the length between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts and show one part as 2/3. Excellent, children! You have learnt to name and write proper fractions with denominator up to 10. You have seen fruits being cut into equal portions and equal portions joined together to become one whole. Remember, in the proper fraction, numerator must be smaller than the denominator. 3/10 means 3 out of 10 equal parts. A fraction having the same number in the numerator and denominator denotes one whole. For example, 10/10 means 10 out of 10 equal parts. 10 equal parts joined together makes one whole. Fractions are teasers. For this reason, they make good puzzles. Here is a puzzle about different fractions of apple, cherry, and blackberry pie. Would you rather have 1 piece of apple, 3 pieces of cherry pie, or 2 pieces of blackberry pie? You get more if you took 1 piece of apple. Let's see. Cut a cherry pie into 6 equal pieces. Each piece is 1/6 of the pie. Take 3 of the 6 pieces, put them together, and you'll have half a pie. So the fraction 3/6 is same as the fraction 1/2. Cut the blackberry pie into 4 equal pieces. Each piece is 1/4 of the pie. Take 2 of the quarters and put them together, and you'll have half a pie. So the fractions 2/4, 3/6, and half are all the same amount of pie.